How's it going, guys? I'm back in Fallout 4, and I'm here to show you guys a trade post, like settler home that I've made in Grey Garden. Uh, as you can see, it's not very big, but it did still take a little while, because, I mean, I had to glitch in all these wooden boards and stuff, all these floors, and also these cutouts. They were floating whenever I first placed them, so I built these junk walls on the side to make them look like they're being supported, and this tall junk wall that's kind of leaning at the top actually fits in perfect, the way that it leans with the side of the cutout so that it kind of doesn't glitch through or anything or have any gaps. But this is the player home portion of this. As you can see, it's not very big. It's made just for one guy that I imagined. It's that settler walking right there in that gap. Um, he's a ghoul, and I imagine that he lived before the Great War, and he actually lived in the Grey Garden area, like around here. So he already knows about all the robots, all the Mr. Handies, and the supervisors. But he set up here because he figured that it would be a good way to defend himself from what is out there. He's got his own little setup here, and I imagine also that he had found a typewriter, and he writes notes that he can send with the caravans to other settlements to let them know like what supplies to send or something like that. This table as well, is just another one of the types of junk furniture that I've managed to build. This one, the main idea that I got for this was from an Oxhorn video, actually. He did a mod review, and it was the Sim Settlement mod. And in one of the generated houses, one of the tables they had in front of their house had a chair with a box on it and then a piece of plywood on top. And that was all they had. It was very small. It was way smaller than this, but I just made a little bit bigger of a version of it and put a chair for him and put all his supplies across the table. But the next part is the little trade outpost area. So I imagine that the caravans are coming along this railroad right here, the train tracks, and they just stop right at the settlement right here, and he deals with all the trading and the caravans, lets them know what settlement to go to next, because I mean he communicates with the settlements and stuff. He's got supplies that they've dropped off for the settlement. Got a little campfire in case they need to stop for the night. Some chairs and stuff, and also I have a it's an invisible mat right on this, so that he is actually assigned to that, and it's scavenging, so he is bringing in supplies, so it kind of makes sense that he's the one bringing in supplies since he's the one dealing with the traders. But it's so that he'll actually sit down in front of his house at night and sit by the fire. But if you guys like this build, check out some more of my builds. I have a few more builds coming in this settlement, and check out some of my other series while you're here. I'd appreciate some feedback on what you guys think of it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.